These bands are very easy to use. I'm going to use a medium resistance band just to show you some great exercises that you can perform at home or at the gym with these bands. As you can see, they're very flexible, and this one, being the medium resistance, is a little bit harder to stretch than the one you saw earlier. You just simply place one foot through, make sure you're stable, place the other foot through, and wherever you want the band, whether it's around your ankles or around your knees, they're very easy to use. As you can see, I'm very mobile still, and the bands stay in place. Okay, I'm going to show you a standing hip abductor move, and this is to work that saddlebag area or your hip abductors. You really want to have strength in every area of your legs, and this is a great move to help build that strength there. We're going to stand up straight, engage our core, find a wall or something to support you, and we're going to just put a little bit of our weight in our standing leg and then raise up. Core is engaged, raise up. Come all the way down and just pause for a second. Back up we go. You do not want to dump into the wall or be overly supported by the wall. I want you to try to stand up straight and really get into that hip abductor. I'm going to show you now the lateral glute walk, and as you'll see at the end of this, it really helps get your glutes nice and tight, and you'll feel it within a few minutes. So first I want you to sit down into a squat. Make sure that your knees and your toes are straight in line with each other. Make sure that your abs are tight and you're standing up straight. Do not come out of this move no matter how far you walk left or right. We're going to take small steps to the left and to the right. Notice how I'm not closing my leg. I'm always keeping the same resistance level, and I'm not coming up from the squat. I promise you, you'll feel these. The next move I'm going to show you is going to be that same hip abduction, but we're going to lie down. I want you to make sure you have your bands around your knees, and then just lie down. I prefer to keep my ear on my arm. Abs are engaged, feet are flexed. From this position, I want you to slowly raise your leg up and then bring it back down. Don't rest your knee at any point. Bring it up and back down. Keeping your feet flexed, this really gets into those hip abductors. Okay, the next move we're going to get into bridge position and then pull our knees apart and then bring them back together. This again helps work your hip abductors. So lay back. I want you to make sure that your shoulders stay on the ground. I want you to bring your feet as close to your butt as possible and then lift your hips up. From this position, like I said, we're going to pull our legs apart and then slowly bring them back together. I want you to be careful not to dump into your bottom. Make sure you keep it up, keep your hips raised through this entire exercise. I promise you'll feel this. Okay, the next move to really get into those legs is going to be forward kicks. They're just what they sound like. I want you to stand with both of your feet right at hip distance. I want you to draw in your abs. Look forward and then kick one leg at a time. During this exercise, I want you to keep your leg as straight as possible, but don't lock your knee out. The stronger you get, the higher you can kick. This is also great for balance. All right, let's reverse that. Let's do some back kicks. Same thought, we're just gonna kick backwards. Again, I want you to have your feet at hip distance, abs are engaged, stand up straight, and I want you to choose a leg and just kick back. This is a resistance exercise. This is not about how fast you can go. I really want you to focus on kicking your leg back slowly, pausing at the top, and then coming back down. You'll really feel this in your legs. All right, if your legs aren't already feeling it, they will now. We're just going to run in place with these, or as I like to call them, just knee raises. I want you to focus again on keeping that core tight and really trying to keep your balance in this move. I want you to just raise your knee up and bring it back down. You'll really be surprised at the level of resistance adds to that balance training, as well as really feeling it in both the glutes and in your legs. This is a great exercise.